Guys, this is Angel bringing you another video on my high desert garden. Today's date is April 25th, 2023, and I wanted to make just a short video on how to create shade for your plants. That way you protect them from the desert heat, which gets very brutal around the around summertime. So I've been talking about this subject in the past, but since I did some modifications around my yard, I was forced to remove the structure that I had built right in this area right here. So right now is the perfect opportunity for me to build it from scratch, and that way I can show you guys how simple it is. The model that I had before, the past 10 years, it was somewhat complicated because I built it from scrap materials, and I built it within an existing raised bed, and it was pretty sloppy. But right now that everything is pretty much cleared, you can see that it's very simple, super economic, and very practical. You're gonna be needing two posts. In this case, I bought treated wood, which is recommended, but you don't have to buy treated wood because it's, if you just buy regular regular wood, it's gonna be just fine. In my case, I bought 4x4s by 10 in length, 4x4 and by 10, and you're gonna bury about probably about 1.5 feet into the ground, and for that you're gonna need some concrete. So for some cement or concrete, it's already pre-mixed. You can buy it at Lowe's or Home Depot. You're gonna be needing also 2x4 by 10 in length. This is gonna be the post that is gonna go across, all the way across. That's a 10-footer right there, 10-footer, and that's where you're gonna be putting your nails or screws, whatever you have handy to hang your shade cloth. In my case, it's gonna be a 10 across by 20 in length, 10 across and 20 in length. So this is it. As you already know, as you guys can see already, I already have my post already planted, already into the ground. I did that last week. That way, by the time 5 days, 6 days come around, it's already gonna be nice and solid. That way you can put your ladder on it, lean on it, and not take any chances of leaning the post sideways. So this is it. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna finish it today, and I'm gonna bring you along with this video. Once again, you're gonna be needing two posts, 10 in length by 4x4 diameter by 10 foot. So you're gonna need at least 3 bags of concrete for each hole. So you're gonna be needing about 6 bags of concrete, 2 4x4 by 10, 2 2x4 by 10 in length, and that's it. You're gonna be needing some brackets. In this case, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm using those type of brackets. That's where I'm gonna be setting my the 2x4 all the way across. It's gonna be secured by those brackets right there. I apologize if I didn't bring you along all the way up to the top because I couldn't hold the camera and my drill at the same time, but it's pretty simple, guys. You're gonna be needing a ladder. As you can see, I had a little accident. I had already planted this post, but lame on me, I was trying to hang a hammock all the way across from here to the other pole just about 3 days ago, and guess what? My weight, it was just so much, and I snapped the 4x4 in half. So I went to Lowe's again and I bought another one. So that's why this is here. Disregard that, please. I'm too heavy for for that type of project. So I'm gonna bring you along with this video. It's gonna be just a very short video, but I know I spoke about this subject before, but now that everything is nice and clear, you guys can see it, how I do it, and you guys can also do it at your house. It's quite simple. Anybody can do it. So don't forget, we are building a shade structure for your plants to protect them from the summer heat. Stay tuned. Okay, so I just finished securing or installing the other 2x4. It's already installed. As you can see, those brackets are the ones that you need. I'm gonna see if I can show you the brackets that you need, just in case you go to Lowe's, and that way you'll know what to ask for. These are the brackets right here. These would either go like that or sideways. It all depends on how you're gonna be installing your 2x4. In my case, I did it like that, and the 2x4 was just went across. This is exactly how this bracket is sitting on top of that post right there, and the 2x4 is gonna run across. So you might be wondering if it's gonna be any support in between. The answer is no. You don't need to have any support, because the shade cloth, the material that we are using, is super lightweight. It's just plastic, so there's no need to be building anything across, just like I did in the past. The structure that I had before, I had way too much material, too many 2x4s, and there was no need for that. I didn't know what I was doing, so I want for you guys to make it as simple as possible, and spending the least amount of money possible. So I'm almost done with this project. If you were to do this project in just one day, I would think that by the time you make the holes and set the post into the ground, set the 2x4s across, I would say it would probably take you no more than 2 hours. Literally 2 hours. That's even asking way too much. But in my case, it's taking me 2 weeks, only because there's no need to have a shade cloth. Right now it's still not hot, so I'm just taking my sweet time. Not only that, but I allowed for the concrete to dry. Even though it's a fast set concrete, they tell you that it's ready within minutes. But I didn't want to take a chance, so I let the concrete sit for about a week before I decided to do my project. So I really hope you are enjoying this video. Don't forget to leave those likes. They are greatly appreciated. And let's continue on. Oh, and by the way, you're gonna need this tool, guys. If you're gonna be making holes into the ground, you must have this tool. Without this, it will take you forever to complete your project. I don't know how much they cost at Lowe's. I remember buying this piece of tool long time ago. I think I paid like $40. I think it was $50. I don't remember. But you can also borrow it from a friend of yours. The trick to this is that not only is it very efficient, but you're gonna be able to make those holes much faster, and it's gonna be in a circle. It's gonna be perfect, and I really recommend you get this tool if you're gonna get into this project. I don't think there's any need to put any extra support on the 2x4s. Voila. But I decided to add additional support to the 2x4 that goes on top, just in case the wood decides to lean to one side when it gets wet, or when nature, that's a thing, deterioration. So there you have it. I put a little support to the wood. Not only that, but in the near future, I can also add additional structure or support to the center, just in case I want to decide to wind up my grapevine that's right there. I can eventually, I will eventually need some more support if I decide to extend my grapevine all the way across the structure. But for the time being, this is it. So the next thing to do is just to install my 40% shade cloth. Once again, it's going to be 10 by 20 all the way across. You can find it all over the internet. I bought mine from Amazon for $25. It's 10 by 20 all the way across, and that should do it. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so as you can see, I already secured the first half of the shade cloth. I put 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on top. The structure that you're going to be getting on Amazon is already going to come with holes, screws, long-lasting material for you guys. This is nice because the ones that I have had for the past 4 years didn't have any not even close to it, so I would be forced to put my screws right through the mesh, the plastic, and they would tear apart with the wind. So I really hope that these rings here would make this material last longer. So I'm going to secure the other end of it, and that is going to be the end of it. I really hope you guys are enjoying this video. I've been pausing it as I progress on my project, and as I was expecting, I didn't measure the distance between that pole and this one right here, so I came about a foot short, and I'm not about to dig that pole out of the concrete. Nope, no sir, this is already too much work as it is. I'm just going to be adding some extensions, maybe some wire or whatever it takes to compensate for that foot length that I'm short. No big deal. Okay guys, so the project is all completed. As I was saying earlier, if you were to do this non-stop, it would take you a good maybe 2 hours max, just because you have to dig some holes, set the poles, wait for them to dry at least an hour or so, and but yeah, I would say probably no more than 2 hours. And this is the final product right here. What do you think, guys? I would love to see you guys uploading videos, setting up structure like this one. It would bring me so much pleasure, because that's the reason why I dedicate all this little time, just to show you guys what you can do around your garden to make it more productive, more successful. Right now it's barely April, and there's really no need to have any covering for your plants, because they need the spring sunlight for them to start setting up roots. In my case, I'm not gonna remove this. I was gonna make the video and set up my shade cloth and bring it down afterwards, but I'm not gonna do that because that's just way too much work. Not only that, but I've been having some difficulties setting this shade cloth, because I already have some plants in my yard, and as you can see, I was forced to be stepping around them, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt your plants, because these plants are already established, and believe me, they've been going through difficulties with this winter that we've been having, that's been lasting forever. They're finally recovering, but yeah, I'm not gonna remove the shade cloth. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna take my chances, because normally I don't set it up until the beginning of, I think it's June or beginning of July is when I set my structure. But in this case, I'm just gonna let it be and take my chances. Maybe those plants will do okay, and we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really love to share this content with you guys. Right now, it may not be hot enough, but trust me, around June, July, August, you're gonna wish you had this type of protection for your tomatoes, your pepper plants. You're not gonna be able to cover all of them, but the ones that you have more, the ones that you need to protect more, I believe, in my opinion, is the tomatoes. If you want to make them last all the way through October or November. Not only that, but if you have some plants that need some shade, you can bring them, you can set them along the raised bed. Like if you have some tropical plants, you can bring them outside. And if you have them in pots, you can have this extra protection for them. Once again, this structure that I just built is 10 wide by 20 in length. The reason why I came short, the only reason why I needed extensions, as I was mentioning, is because I miscalculated. Not only that, but as I was mentioning earlier at the beginning of the video, I had a little accident when I was setting this, the first pole. Big mistake. I was trying to hang a hammock and I broke it. I'm too heavy for that. Anyway, that's the reason why I came about a foot short on my instruction, but no big deal. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. Whatever it takes, whatever you do to make the structure to protect your plants from the summer heat. As you can see, no support is needing towards the center of the structure, because all that is just plastic. And you always want to make sure that when you set up your poles, set them up a little bit longer than the 20-footer, because you want to stretch it, and that is going to give you this effect right here, nice and flat. You don't want the whole thing to be all saggy and hanging. You want to make sure that the poles are set from here to here, just maybe not maybe about 20, maybe 20 and a half, maybe 21. That way you can stretch it and be able to have this structure, the shade cloth. You can that way it looks like that, nice and flat. Alright guys, so thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this content, please don't forget to leave your likes, and that way more people can benefit from these ideas. Don't forget, I live up here in the high desert in Lancaster. This is a must if you want to have a successful garden, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave your likes, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also to always to set the notification bell, because I'm gonna be uploading more videos of this nature throughout summertime. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.